Yo, what's up? Josh here with Magical Merchant, doing a deck profile on Chaos Agents. Stand up.
So, since the deck can play Sangan, we play one Sangan and triple Tour Guide. This helps with Blackluster Soldier you can play in the deck. I'm not sure if we're just going to have one Chaos Source or not, but so far it's obviously good. The Sangan can get Earth, you can get Birdman or Honest or Herald of Orange Light if you need it. 3 Hyperion's, basically the boss of the deck. It's a good card. It's a really good late game, so this has a lot of, you can set up easily with these guys, and then you get a good late game. So, and then Earth, you get a third one, but basically search out your Venus, Jupiter if you need it. It's a tuner, it's just good opening play. So, and you can search off the Scion first turn. I'm only playing 2 Venus. I just found the third one not to be good because after you use all the Mystic Shine Balls, then all they are is good for Hyperion, which, once you have him, you usually have something in the graveyard live, like an Earth or something like that, that gets killed. So just 2 Venus. The one Jupiter helps you get over stuff, can be 2600, so it's just good, 18 beater, whatnot. 3 Mystic Shine Balls, get them out with Venus. You can synchro with the 1 tech Birdman that I play. You can do Trishul plays. You can, like, if you have an extra Tour Guide, you can go like Tour Guide, bounce the 1 Tour Guide back to your hand, get a Birdman on the field, like synchro for 6, and the Mystic Shine Balls make Gachi Gantetsu, which in defense he's like 2200 with his effect, and he's basically like kind of like a Reaper because you can just stall out for a little while, but you may need like an extra turn or 2 to draw like a Hyperion or something. You play 1 Honest, pretty standard, 2 Christias, I need to get my hands on some of those. It's pretty good in the deck. Obviously you pretty much have to play it, no special summon, so 2 Veilers, which I'm practicing for 2 Herald of Orange Light, because I feel that card should be better than Herald because you have all the fairies, so, and it can negate pretty much like anything, but through testing I sometimes want to affect Veil, I don't know. Plus it's a fairy for cards from the sky, so probably just going to play Orange Lights. And the 1 Blackluster Soldier, you have the Tour Guides, the Sangan, Birdman, if you don't special summon it, so.
How big's your monster lineup? It looks pretty beefy.
It is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's 23 monsters, so it is pretty heavy on the monster side, but you have cards that filter through that. Dualities, they kind of help you get whatever cards you.
You're only running 2?
Yeah, only 2 at the time because this is just a more optimal play. You don't want the 3 because then you're going to open that and then you might open this or get this off the duality and it's just not good. So plus you play 2 cards from the sky, which is pretty much the same thing as duality, only you draw 2. You just have to remove a light fairy from your hand and you just can't battle or anything there. So you can remove the orange lights if you don't need them. Random shine ball, like an extra copy of Venus if you don't need Jupiter at the time, extra copy of Earth. So that's basically why you play 3 of those things and stuff, so it's good. 1 heavy, 1 dark hole, reborn, book. Playing 2 space right now. I feel it's fine. It's I don't know, it's good enough. You definitely don't need a 3rd one, and I don't see a reason to cut it down to 1, so seems good there. 2 Solemn Warning, pretty standard so far, depending on if you have priority rolling or not. Standard Mirror Force Torrential, and then double Mind Crush and Trap Dust Shoot. Basically because since Heavy's back, it's not going to be a whole lot of back row.
Monster heavy format.
Yeah, there's not going to be a lot of back row, set 5 go, so Dust Shoot's going to be more live. It's doing alright so far in testing. And the double Mind Crush because first turn, Sangan play, make the Leviathan Dragon and then search. So your Mind Crush is almost always live. If you're going second, it's a little worse because it could possibly MST you to do something like that, but if you're going first and you can set this and then they mimic that play, as long as, even if you don't go off with your own Scion, it's still gonna be good. The Leviair Dragon, get back like a Goblin Zombie or something, like it's good against zombies, good against the Tour Guide deck. Random Saber decks, random TG decks, plants are still kind of flying around, so basically this just knocks out their chance of beating you after you kind of like get a setup out, because once you get a Venus out and like the Shine Balls and like a Gachi Gantetsu, you're basically playing the game until you get a Hyperion, and you can just beat with him because Venus will be like 2000 while he's on the field, while Gachi Gantetsu is on the field, and you have your 25 beater pretty much to start with if you don't get to him later. So basically these guys are good because they're channelable too, so you can just set them And I mean, if you have both of them and you know play both of them, you pretty much just win. There's really no way your opponent's going to do that because you can just send back something and you know possibly mind crush like the Speller Trap that could help them there, or mind crush multiple copies of cards. So it's pretty standard. I've just been testing it so far. I don't know anything about the side deck a whole lot. Just the Leviair. You're gonna want the number 17, and you're gonna want Leviair, the Sea Dragon, Gachi Gachi Gentetsu, Trishula.
Why don't you show us the extra deck? Do you have that with you?
Have some of it, so. Obviously, you gotta put that guy first turn, dude, and that. Other than that, you're probably like you can play one Utopia and one Roach. You probably have the room for it. Other than that, like Cataster, you probably want the Gaia Knight, Rhinac, your 7 stars and your 8. There's really no specific things you need. I don't know about Ancient Sacred Wyvern. I'm not sure how
prevalent it would be.
how relevant it would be in the deck. But other than that, you basically just need like.
Do you have a side deck built yet?
No, just kind of working on stuff for that yet.
It's just seeing what's going to become.
Yeah, like
good.
I'm not sure if these guys are gonna make the cut, but it's just really good with everything searching. So especially with first turn Songam, it makes Mind Crush pretty live. So and you can just I don't know. Everyone's probably gonna have an Effect Veiler, so you can almost maybe knock out the Effect Veiler before you go off, even if like if they don't have it, obviously it's gonna suck, but they'll probably have it. Some people are playing Effect Veiler in like 3s, so.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a pretty good deck. It's really consistent. It has really good late game with power plays and stuff. Like if you draw Soldier, I've actually done like the Soldier Honest thing. I've had the ability to do that like 2 times.
It really sucks.
You just literally just game them with that combo, and Birdman's really hot in the deck. It just combos a lot. You can bounce like the Gachi Gachi and send the 2 Shine Balls equipped to your Void and drop Christia. So it's pretty hot.